حي على الفلاح. الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونؤمن به ونتوكل عليه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهدي الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلله فلا هادي له. ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له. ونشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله وأرسل بالحق بشيرا ونذيرا. أما بعد، قال الله تعالى في القرآن المجيد: فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله قولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. صدق الله العظيم. My dear respected elders, Imam, and Muslim brothers, sisters, all praise is only for Allah, exclusively for Allah, only for Allah. The Allah Azza wa Jal, the majestic, the awesome designer, manager, all in control, merciful, compassionate, loving, to whom alone we worship. Only from Him we ask for help, and we ask for His forgiveness and guidance. And we know that only guidance comes from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And in your presence we testify that there is nobody worth worshipping except one Allah, who does not have any partners. And in your presence we also testify that Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the last messenger and mercy to mankind. Today I would like to reflect with you in Surah Al-Balad, which is 90th Surah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وإن الإنسان لكبد. Surely I made human being to struggle. So let's focus on that before I focus on the struggle, one of the struggle is to seek knowledge, which is to say, Allah, Rabbi zidni ilma, increase me in knowledge. It's a constant reminder of the glorious Quran to reflect and tatadabbur, or to think, or to ponder. So just to start giving a interesting point which I learned from Imam Ghazali rahmatullah alayh, that once he was teaching, once he was giving a dawah to one of the visitors who was not Muslim yet. It was a night time and he was looking at the heavens. So Imam Ghazali comes there and he said to the visitor, "Are you reading a great book?" So the visitor says, "I'm not reading any book." He says, "No, you're just looking at the universe. That is the greatest book you can ever read." It really caught me very, very attentively what Imam Ghazali rahmatullah alayhi is saying, what Surah Al-Mulk is saying. وارجع البصر هل ترى من فطور ثم ارجع البصر كرتين ينقلب إليك البصر خاسئا وهو حسير. Look at my universe and see, is there any flaw? You will get tired, your eyes will be tired, and you will not find any flaw. When I am talking of these heavens, brothers, you all experience in the night time, especially where there is no city lights. Even if you go to Griffith Park and go through the observatory of the night scene, it is overwhelming. All of a sudden in the dome, when the lights get dim, and it shows the Allah's first level power, first heaven power, billions of planets and stars, all dazzling, so beautiful, like a diamond in the sky, diamonds and diamonds in the sky. So now, if you take the Hubble telescope or whatever, now the new one they have sent out to the satellite, through the satellite, is also interesting. If you are looking in one corner of the sky, only one, just focus on one area, your eyes will be tired. That space is unlimited. That is like so far that you are looking at the millions of miles away, and there are so much Allah constantly managing. And then if you have to move your eyes from right to left, up and down, your whole life will finish. You are reading a great book of Allah's authority, majesty. So that is the first thing I wanted to share with you, because I just heard it. It was really awesome, powerful. So to ponder Allah's power. Now coming back to my subject, إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لِكَبَدٍ. That Allah has created man in struggle, likabad. So now look at our life. Nobody is exempted from anxiety and challenges and stress and difficulties, just like Allah mentioned in the Quran that He will test us. So anxiety is covering us now, alhamdulillah, with the grace of Allah. Allah slowly moving the COVID pandemic, inshallah, with His grace and mercy and forgiveness, and give us some relief. But you remember how the period was, along with the suffering of loss of business, loss of life and health, and many challenges. But Allah is teaching us, although the life is full of challenges, but Allah wants you to to fight this, overcome this, work hard, and understand that this is a test. So I'm going to share with you like 5 points that when we are covered with this difficulty, challenges, and a lot of pain and overwhelm our life, first thing, and the very first thing, you need to put your faith in one fundamental reality. One fundamental reality, that Allah is in control. Nobody else is controlling my life, or the universe, or all His creation. Is only and only Allah who is in control. Allahu Akbar. That is the first thing it should come in our mind. Although I'm going through this difficult time, I have this day, I have this family problem, this and this and this. All I'm worried about so many things, but I am looking to Allah, who is the Creator, and He has put me to this test, and now I'm seeking Allah's help, so Allah is in control. Allah is in control. I'm going to seek Allah's help. That's number one thing. Then you need to realize that there is a gain in the pain. We are gaining something out of this difficulty, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned very clearly by the token of time through ages, mankind is at loss, except those who believe and perform righteous deeds and enjoin each other to truth and persevere. Patience. So in other words, that is going to come in this, our life experience. So that sabr requires difficulty. You will experience difficulty. And Allah knows that my servant is going through difficulty due to his own actions or due to the test of life. So therefore, as a believer who put control on the control of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he also has a lot of high hope. The hope is that when I am in difficulty, Allah is going to forgive my shortcomings. Because Prophet ﷺ said, not even a sting in your body from the tree, from any difficulty a believer experience, Allah forgive his or her sins. So that is a next great benefit. That there is the benefit of, if you are sick, Allah is rewarding you, Allah is forgiving you. If you are having other issues, Allah is rewarding you. So constantly you are saying that Allah will help me if I am patient and I seek His help. And then remember, when I am referring to the control of Allah, let's also reflect what could be the scene. You have to imagine the scene. When Prophet ﷺ is migrating and the forces are looking for him and they're hiding in the cave. And Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala with him, and they can see the hunting enemies right at they can look at their feet. And he is really concerned. And the Quran has recorded that Sahibihi la tahzan, inna Allah ma'ana. Allah is with us. Control. Whose control? Allah's control. And see the confidence of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam that nobody can touch us because Allah is in control. Look at the other example. I mean, just imagine that Musa alayhi salam running with all Bani Israel with the command of Allah, and the entire Pharaoh army is following. And all of a sudden they are at the end of the Nile or whatever the sea they have to cross. What is the feeling of the entire Bani Israel? Oh my God, we are in a terrible situation. We cannot cross this. The army is coming with all the arms. We are going to be all dead. But what Musa alayhi salam, what he understood, who is in control? Allah is in control. He says, I am fully confident that Allah will show me the way. Allah will take it. Allah ordered me to leave. Allah will also protect me. So this is how we develop our challenges, when we face in all circumstances of life, that Allah is in control. And then when I am in the difficulty, Allah is also rewarding me. He is forgiving my shortcomings, and He is forgiving and making me, and there's an ajr for it. And then the third important factor, dear brothers, is very important, that you have to remember that zikrullah. And you have to remember that when time comes for this difficult time, Ya Allah, you remember a very important solution to it. And that solution is when Prophet ﷺ said, when you elevate the difficulty of the other person, Allah will elevate your difficulty in this world. Allahu Akbar. When you are helping somebody, Allah will help you. If you are constantly helping somebody, Allah will constantly help you. Inshallah. This is a golden means. Although I am having difficulty, but remember how many people other than us are in much more difficulty. You have any imagination today as we reflect on the world condition, the winter, refugees, homelessness, hunger, sickness, all that challenges the world is going through, and look at the security Allah has provided us here. Comfortable, warm, no feeling of no hunger. We not only eat enough, but we also waste enough. We have so much water to drink. Just imagine all the blessings. But there are people in downtown, there are many people within California who is in dire need. If not they are in dire need, there are also many people who are in dire need throughout the world. So let's focus. If Allah wants to elevate my difficulty, so I have to know the means how to get out, how Allah help can come, is by taking care of the need of the people who are in need. Not only that necessarily financial need, there may be simple needs, going to take care of the small chores of the people who cannot make it, or visiting the sick, or being shared the grief with the other people. All these little bitty things which counts is very important, that Allah will elevate our difficulties, and as long we are involved in this process, Allah will ease our difficulty. Number 4 is to put one important aspect of it, is that dua. Dua is the backbone of a believer. The dua for is that Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-ham wal-hazn. Allah, I seek refuge in you from anxiety and grief. Anxiety is for the things what you are worried about in future, or what you're worried about right now. But the grief is what is in the past, the difficulty you have, you have the memory of that, you have a grief for that. So this is the dua, and dua is very important. And dua is so powerful that we need to remember. Now let's go back to the example of helping others, how Allah helped you. Just imagine Musa alayhi salatu wasalam again. When he has to leave the town, when he was being hunted for the murder of one of the colleagues, As you know the story, and he rushes out of the town. He does not have anything, and he goes to Madian, and he sits under the shade of the tree, and just then the water, the sisters come to get the water, and they're just waiting, and they don't. And then he asks the sisters, he says, and we are waiting for all the men to leave. So he, being so tired from the journey, despite being hungry, despite all the challenges he's facing, what he did, he gave this strength and energy to help the sisters to draw the water for the animal. And then he comes back and says, I'm faqir Allah, I'm helpless, and I want your help. And just imagine, just doing one physical work at the time of the need, response of Allah was, MashaAllah, he had a great future from that point on, and the story beyond that. So now I want to go back to the dua. The dua is a very important element. And I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us understand when we are in difficulty, we need to focus in reaching out. I told you that He is controlling, and there is a reward from gaining power, and then we have tawakkul. We put our trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and then we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with the dua. And also important aspect of fighting this, the anxiety and grief is to send peace and blessings on Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It is very important that Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka Hamidul Majid. So it is very important to seek that and to remember another important dua, Hasbunallah ni'amal wakil. Hasbunallah ni'amal wakil. Enough is Allah, who is my wakil, who is my friend, who is going to take care of that. And then there is another dua, Ya Allah, with all your names, what you have informed us, what you have informed to the entire creation, and what you have known to yourself. Oh Allah, make the Quran my light of my chest. Nur. Oh Allah, make the Quran al-Kareem as a light to my chest. This dua is also very powerful. So what we are learning through all this, Allah has made us to struggle, and there will be challenges in our life, and we need to respond to the challenges with seeking Allah's help, through full control in Allah, and to understand that there is a kafara. Even if we go through some difficulty, Allah's reward is there, and we ask Allah's help through dua. We send peace and blessings in Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We put our trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us to cope every single difficulty which comes in our life with ease, because ultimately it is very clear that the end result is Jannat al-Firdaus. That is Darus Salam, the home of peace. And as soon as you enter, you will say, Ya Allah, all our pain and suffering and anxiety, everything has finished. That's the end story of the life, going through this struggle of acting and responding in a positive way, and Allah's forgiveness, and enter in Jannat al-Firdaus with His grace and mercy, and that is Darus Salam. There is no more testing, there is no more fear, there is no more grief. Wala tahzan إن الذين آمنوا ثم استقاموا تتنزل عليهم الملائكة ألا تخافوا ولا تحزنوا وأبشروا بالجنة. So may Allah give us all Jannatul Firdaus. Ameen. الحمد لله حمدا كثيرا طيبا مباركا. الحمد لله الذي انزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا. وقال الله تعالى في القرآن المجيد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. This month, we also have recognized the Black history, the sacrifices. This is also a good reflection as we are referring the struggle of African American community who has served this nation and Islam in a tremendous manner. It is something for us to reflect again. How much pain and difficulty Hazrat Bilal radiallahu ta'ala anhu went through. Could you imagine putting on the hot sun on the rocks and putting on the hot stuff on the top and he's saying ahead, ahead, ahead. And look at all the example of this country in the struggle for the independence and the slavery and all these challenges. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, those who persevere with patience and having full faith, Allah is in control, and they recognize and seek Allah's help, their test end. Malik Shahbaz, struggle, standing for justice and equality. Those are the lessons we have to learn, how they succeeded, and we still remember and pray for them. And then the struggle continues. So therefore, we need to help all those who are struggling. And in this difficult time, like I just mentioned, if you help the other who are in need, Allah will help you. There is a tremendous difficulty in the world. And Afghanistan is a place where all the sanction has taken place. Now the new war has started, and there is a suffering in Syria, Yemen, you just name any countries. I don't want to do, you know the details. But the helping hand is there for you to give the package, to feed, to clothe, to support the orphan. In the same Surah Balad, Allah says you will not get out of this you will not be successful until you do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 is definitely feeding the hungry, taking care of the orphan. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us, to help others. So Allah can help us when we are in need. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned, إِنَّ اللَّهَ يَأْمُرُكُم بِالْعَدْلِ وَالْإِحْسَانِ وَإِيتَاءِ ذِي الْقُرْبَى وَيَنْهَى عَنِ الْفَحْشَاءِ وَالْمُنكَرِ وَالْبَغْيِ يَعِظُكُمْ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَذَكَّرُونَ. Just to remind again, Allah commands justice. Allah command excellence. Allah command our bonding of our relations. And then He wants us to stay away from sinful deeds and transgression. So when it comes to bonding of the family, be mindful of your children, your spouse, your relatives. Have good relations. Don't go through a bad experience by putting difficulty for anyone. Be a great companion and friend, and so that Allah can strengthen our family. So ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Rabbana la tu'akhidna in nasina wa akhtana. Rabbana wa la tahmil alayna isran kama hamaltahu ala alladhina min qablina. Rabbana wa la tuhammilna ma la taqata lana bihi. Wa'fu anna waghfir lana warhamna. Anta mawlana fansurna lil qawmil kafirin. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasana wa fil akhirati hasana wa qina adhaban nar. Rabbana la tuzigh qulubana ba'da idh hadaytana wa hab lana min ladunka rahma. إنك أنت الوهاب Ya Rab, Ya Rabbul Alameen, we seek refuge in you from anxiety and grief. Oh Allah, we seek refuge in you from depression, despair of hope, and severe diseases. Ya Allah, we seek help. Ya Allah, we seek help from all the difficulties of life and all the wars and calamities and suffering. Ya Allah, forgive us. Ya Allah, guide us and give the humanity your guidance, which will bring peace and harmony and love. Ya Allah, guide the leadership of the world to have peace and to respect equality and justice for all. Ya Allah, accept our dua. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun alal mursaleen walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen wa aqim as-salam.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح. قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة. الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
Not working. Testing 1, 2, 3. Wastaw wa'tadilu, straight up the lines and concentrate in your salah. Allahu Akbar. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو عالم الغيب والشهادة هو الرحمن الرحيم. هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر سبحان الله عما يشركون. هو الله الخالق البارئ المصور له الأسماء الحسنى يسبح له ما في السماوات والأرض وهو العزيز الحكيم. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله الله أكبر. Allah Allahu Akbar. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. Jazakallah khairan, brother Khalil Faruqi. Inshallah, for those who are leading, remember Sister Thelma Bilal and your du'as, and Sister Tahida, inshallah, and your du'as. Inshallah, there are a few things I want to announce. One of the things is, inshallah, we want to be able for Ramadan to be able to have iftar each night at the masjid. But I don't want to make that decision. I want to know that the community, inshallah, wants to be able to, in person, that we, inshallah, break the fast each night. We're going to have tarawih each night anyway, mashallah, alhamdulillah. But if we want to be able to have iftar each night, inshallah, let Brother Ibrahim know, let us know, so that we can be able to do what the community wants to be able to do, rather than to be able to have iftar and then people pick it up and take it away. The other thing is, alhamdulillah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept the program that we began on Monday nights with Sheikh Muzamo Databoy. It was a good program this past Monday. It's going to be Monday from 6:30 to 8 o'clock. The program is live streamed. If you have missed the program, you won't miss anything. He's not doing it. It's on the snapshot of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and it's not done in a way like a series where you will miss something. Each time is going to be on a different aspect of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam's mission and his life, and it began with him receiving a revelation from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this week it will be not anything that you would have missed if you wasn't here last Monday night. So please come out and support that program. That's the beginning of other things we're going to be doing, inshallah, for the community. Some will be religiously based. Some will be information to help us benefit in how to take care of our families, our lives, and ourselves, inshallah. The other thing that I wanted to make clear to you is that the sisters are going to have a program the last Sunday, March 20th, from 1 to 3 for sisters, because next month is Women's Month, and so the sisters are going to have a program that's going to be, you know, to honor the women and the sisters in the community, so that your wives, your daughters, your sisters, your aunts know about that particular program, inshallah. Please continue to support the masjid, support the lunches. The sisters have made lunch today. Thank you for your support to the masjid, and also, as Brother Khalil mentioned, Helping Hand helps Muslims and others struggling in many different places. So if you do have the opportunity to contribute for that worthy cause, inshallah, may Allah keep you safe, keep the community safe. We will be giving out food tomorrow for those who want to be able to come and get some food, inshallah. And if you don't want it for yourself, get up something and take it to your neighbor. Take it to somebody in your neighborhood. You know, people right now need help, and we want to do our part, inshallah. Barakallahu fikum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.